So when we're running through our high bridge progression, this is about the midpoint of the Turkish getup and one of our more useful breakouts for a lot of different things. We're going to be starting on the side. If you want to start from the top, we'd be rolling through onto our more of our oblique or diagonal side sit, up onto the tricep extension. So after we're setting up into this position, we're going to be driving off of the, if our left hand is in there, we'd be driving off the left foot and off the right hand. So to set our bases, we're going to have a nice rooted hand and foot to have a nice stable base. We're thinking of forming our arches underneath. So when we drive up out of the motion, we're going to have a nice stable base. And for this bottom leg here, as far as for the initial setup, well, of course, we're going to want to have our tall spine. And playing into that is the amount of flexion in this knee is going to depend on the amount of hamstring flexibility you have. If it's not great, you can keep it at 90 degrees, or if you have a lot of neural tension going on, if you're coming from a back issue or a sciatic thing. But we can straighten this out just as much as it feels comfortable so that we don't throw off some of our pelvic and spine position. So this arm would be in the air. Eventually we want to have a weight up there also for more of the Turkish getup. We want to feel like our shoulder blades are into the body, so we have our nice engagement through the lower shoulder blade. Feel like we have a nice rooted foot, even pressure big toe, little toe heel. So we're going to drive through left foot and right hand, coming up. We can get a little bit of distance from the right leg in the bottom to start. Ideally, we'd want to be able to pick up right leg, be stable, and drive straight up. So here, we'd want to see, can we get a full extension through the hip? Just make sure we can get it. And then when we get through here, we want to be able to see, can we pick up the right leg and be able to reach behind, maintaining the shoulder blade connection through here. Make sure we still have our foot rooted on the ground. Big deviation would be some waver in that. We're getting a lot of rotation through this hip and through this scapula and shoulder as we come across. We come back through. So when I get to here, I want to feel like connecting more through the back. It's almost like a diagonal bridge kind of thing, like almost like a diagonal glute bridge, big advancement. When I get to here, I'm going to feel that hit more across my midsection as I'm supporting through. So that'd be, we can do a little couple rotations at the top. Sit back down to the hip. We really want to focus on that hip crease, almost like we'd be sitting down to a squat. So it'd be one up, back and forth. Make sure we have full head turn on each side. Make sure we don't start bunching up. Here, full head turn. We can either float back here, just go back and forth, or we can do like a little touch on each portion, then sit back down into it. Then we can just switch back and forth to the other side. As we get better at this, we can start putting some weight in the upper arm, always being careful of those lows and making sure we don't break any of these form points. Key things would be making sure we keep tall spine. We feel most of the rotation through the ball and socket joints. We want to keep the foot and the hand as stable as possible as you go back and forth. Make sure we don't get too much of a walk with a knee or an elbow, and make sure kind of our middle is doing most of the work. So that's kind of our basic high bridge. We'll put it on a couple extra breakouts for some of the major form deviations of advancements, and overall one of the more useful moves we have out there to help get you better. Thanks for watching.